What's up, internets? This is Brad Borne, and this is the 12th World 3 report. I was hoping to have something a bit more substantial, but I'm going to show you guys a bunch of smaller things I was working on, because right now I'm once again trying to plug everything in together and getting, kind of a solid playthrough recently. Anyway, so here's a different part of Squiggleville, and you're going to see here, this is actually one of the NPCs I've been talking about. So scattered around the world we have actual characters and stuff, more, interactions and stuff like that. So if you go over here, oh, Fancy Pants Man. So, he's trying to find a secret of life or something like that. Let's see, if we get away from the door and hit up, you can actually skip through that. Being awesome. Alright, so let's go in here and see. So we're in his high-tech laboratory, and he's saying, beat this score. So if you've seen this level before, I'll go ahead and run through it a bit more. You can see this should be a pretty simple score to beat. But I guess while I'm here, people were asking about how the actual combos and stuff are going to work. So this would probably be timed. There's no timer yet because I'm still testing all this. But what happens every time you do a move, the score that you get for that move goes down a bit, and your timer goes down quicker every time. You up your multiplier by doing a new move. So, see, I do backflip, I do another backflip, do another backflip. You can see my multiplier keeps going up by 0.5, but you can see the timer's going down quicker and quicker, and the points that are getting for that are going down. But if I get these little squiggles up here, it ups the multiplier without killing any of that stuff. So the best way to go about this is to do really long moves, so like sliding down a wall or something, and then collecting a lot of those little squiggles to up your multiplier without doing lots of different moves. So that's actually a lot harder because you have to be able to traverse the entire level and keep getting squiggles while not breaking your combo. So I think that should be pretty fun, and hopefully really competitive. We can see some really awesome runs after World 3's out. See, there's something new. You can actually go into a wall run from a ledge. I don't know, I might have shown that off before. Let's see. So yeah, I have well over that score there. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back over here, and you can see, like in the last video, the check mark. So of course the HUD should reflect that I beat that score and all, but that's all polished for later. So oh, he's all happy, got the check mark there too. And he's being a bit self-referential there, but ha 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 ha, so funny. Of course, that's temporary dialogue. Alright, so let's see. Something else I can... Actually, I'm going to show a bit more about the baddie rooms in this level here. So I showed a newer version of the Parrot from here. And if I go across all these swinging platforms again... So let's find a different door. I'll show you guys something a bit more interesting. Let's see. Nice springy platforms there. Alright, so here's a little room here. It's actually using one of the backgrounds from World 2. Sorry about that. And a cannon that shoots spiders. So this is definitely a lot more arena, feeling that. And the angry duck, which I think I put a picture somewhere, but I can't remember if I actually showed him off yet. So he's pretty interesting. Right now I'm not killing anything, so it's kind of filling up with bad guys. Because I also wanted to show off the slash effects from the pencil, something I've been tweaking too. So let me get to something and attack it. And it's a bit sketchier, a bit more smoky, I guess. Oh my god, ducks. Yeah, this is crazy. So this is actually really fun if you're trying to beat it and not just show it off for the internet. So we have these different slashes here, and yeah, it still turns into a spider. So the angry ducks see you and charge, because that's what ducks do. And we can attack them there. And, they're alive! And yeah, see, they don't stay comatose very long. So there we go, another check mark, another room defeated. Alright, so hopefully that gives a bit of insight into how World 3 is going to work, at least the bonus sections of it. So Yeah, I'm trying to take the concept of different, goals and stuff in smaller rooms and expand that to be part of, the larger world, the characters and all their needs and motivations and whatnot, and all the fun stuff like that as I jump around on these squiggly French fried bacon platforms. So that's it. Yeah, I'm just trying to make a much more cohesive world, something that you do something somewhere and affects other places, and you get more feedback for that. Characters are telling you you're doing a good job. You're doing things for other reasons, stuff like that. So that's it. And yeah, this should be actually released on Friday. That is a good thing. And hopefully I'll have something more interesting next Friday. I think I've been saying that every time now. But yeah, we'll see. And again, this should be up on my site. You can comment on the video, comment on YouTube. I do try to look through all the comments. So definitely keep leaving them. And that's bornegames.com, www.bornegames, Borne, B-O-R-N-E, games.com. And see you guys next week.